for any reason, if I-140 is not approved, right? So can we resubmit our case with additional documentations, and can we or we need to completely build a new profile for
So if your 140 is let's say gets an RFE denied, etc., there are three options you can take, generally speaking, like practically. One, obviously, when you get a denial, you just don't get a denial, you get like a 10 to 15 page documentation of why they denied your case, exactly what they found deficient, why they denied your case. So you can work on it. Sometimes what happens is basically you can work on it and refile and get approved, and there's no limitation on like the number of times you can refile, or there's no limitation that okay, you didn't get approved in this field so you have to switch fields or anything like that. Same field happened a lot of times, no issues at all. And then sometimes what happens is the denial is outright wrong. It is very obvious that the officer hasn't reviewed the case properly. They just did a very lazy job, did not look through the exhibits. Basically, whatever they are asking for extra or the grounds of their denial were available in the initial case to begin with. So in such cases, what happens is people sue USCIS in federal court. Although it's relatively less, it's getting more popular these days. But they sue USCIS in federal court for wrongful denial because they haven't reviewed the case, and then USCIS reopens, and if they reopens obviously with a more serious look at the case, and then if they feel like it was a wrongful denial, then they overturn the decision and approve it even before showing up at court. So that's kind of their definition of settlement, I guess. So that also has happened. And then there's the third option you can do is like appeal. Although 95+% of the appeal is where you submit an appeal against your decision to AAO, like Administrative Appeals Office, and then but 95% of the appeals have always upheld the previous denial. So I don't think appeal is. I actually think appeal is like the last option, but most people choose to refile or litigate. But my point is like it's not a dead end. There are ways after that. Although we make sure that you don't even hit that point.